All right. So let's start back up. So let's talk about altcoins. Okay. Altcoins have been the rave as of lately. It hasn't just been, Bitcoin that's been, on a mad tear, but we also have altcoins as well. Okay. So one of the biggest altcoins that we've seen that, has seen a huge explosion. Hold on one second, just double check it. Is Ethereum. Ethereum has seen a big rise, mainly also because a lot of these coins are used on the smart contract Ethereum network. So it's gaining a lot more popularity, and some are saying it could overtake Bitcoin eventually. But what is Ethereum? Well, it's a basic infrastructure, standard foundation platform, turning complete scripting language and one-click install development tools, mining, open transactions, wallet like iOS and Android apps. It also has general purpose cryptocurrency network where you can use for blockchain and cryptographically secure your transactions on a platform. You can also create any customized, specialized application on top of it. It's also a secure, decentralized transaction ledger, as well as next generation cryptocurrency network. So Ethereum is pretty big. It's one of those coins that I definitely recommend that you go in and you take advantage of. But I've got another one. We'll talk more about the fundamental stuff a little later. I want to save that for a section where we'll talk about trading. I think we only have about another hour or so, and I'll have you guys out of here. But let's talk about another altcoin, one of my favorite altcoins. I think one of the most things that's probably constant in everybody's life is the fact that, we all have to live life and pay bills, okay? We all have to eat. We need a roof over our head. And these things are constant. They come on a repeated clock or schedule as it pertains to our bills, as bills are concerned. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with in your normal market space or in the normal market landscape, the ones that we're familiar with as it pertains to the equities market and the bond market, whether it's the debt market. I'm sure you're familiar with the dividends or distributions that are paid out. Obviously, if I'm trading, or I'm not necessarily trading, but holding and investing in stocks, and I'm holding a stock for the long term, I might have a stock pay me dividends. If I put money into a CD account with a bank, that CD is going to have a certain face value based on interest, and I'm going to get paid based on holding my money in that CD account. As well as if I was to purchase and invest in a bond or U.S. Treasuries or any kind of bond, whether it was a corporate bond for that matter, I'm going to be paid a certain interest based on a certain face value of that particular bond, okay? What we are seeing now is a lot of assets are, again, moving to being tokenized or moving to being coins. And one of those coins, you can see, if you look at the top 20 coins, BitConnect is in the top 20. It's actually, I believe, in top 16. If you calculate all of the coins in its total market cap, I believe would be even at around number 8. But BitConnect is a blockchain bond. It's a coin as well as a blockchain bond. They have a lending program where you're able to make a continuous interest that is on average 1% per day interest on your money. And that money is available immediately when they release the funds into the account. Now, let's talk briefly here about some of the statistics or some of the fundamentals, shall I say. One second here. So when I first got into BitConnect, the price of BitConnect was, I think, roughly around like $10, something like that, maybe around 10, 11 bucks. I added on to the position at $25 in June. When I brought it to my investors, it was around $111, okay? 111, 116 bucks. You can actually see here on this slide where it says 116.47.5. Okay, that was the price when I made the slide a few months ago. The price of the coin when I had captured the top was 370. The market moves so much and so fast. The coin, I believe, is peaked at around like 450, something like that. Right now, I believe it sits at around 422, 450. It fluctuates because the market is not as liquid, but I mean, you see good swings. I mean, last week a couple weeks ago, it dropped to 325, and we were able to engage at 325 and see it rise back to 450. So that was $100 gain, for every dollar you had invested. I'm sorry, not $100 gain for every dollar you had invested, but $100 a gain for the coin. And you just seen that kind of rise. I believe it was a 33% gain or 25% gain on your capital as the coin exploded 25% in just 1 or 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that's some coin right there. I tell you that much. Its market cap at the time I made this thing was 7,895,000. 789 million. The number is so large, it's even hard to say. 789 million was the market cap. Right now it's at 1.1 billion for the circulating coin supply, with about 2.5 billion in the coin's market cap for the coins that are inside the blockchain bond program. Okay. So what is BitConnect coin? Again, it's decentralized. It's non-government, peer-to-peer, open source blockchain technology, which makes it safe and secure. Okay, it's its own ecosystem. Now, you can see that if you went to coinmarketcap.com, on CoinMarketCap, in, I guess, coin price, BitConnect is only number 5, okay, as far as coin price is concerned. It was approaching Ethereum at the time of writing this, but you can see Ethereum has exploded. It's almost approaching 1,000. I mean, I made this slide like maybe a week or so ago. So just understand that this market's exploding. You don't have to believe me to see it. You can see it yourself by looking at the price of these coins from just a week back to even 2 weeks back. Okay. For the roadmap, obviously with the roadmap, there were some things on this that kind of made it monumental, and I believe it was the year mark. Why does the team behind BitConnect want to remain anonymous? Just like Social, all I have to do is 2 words, Adam. Satoshi Nakamoto. Moving on. Well, obviously, just like Satoshi Nakamoto or anybody else behind blockchain wants to remain anonymous, it's for their own protection. The government understands that anything that can undermine the financial system and be a threat to the financial system is something that they'd want to police and control. So any source or centralized authority they can go after. But obviously, also that defeats the purpose of blockchain. It's having a centralized control. That means that they can run away with manipulation, corruption, or just incompetence. Okay. Now, BitConnect coin, it had its initial coin offering in November of last year. It's been around for a long time now. And I know a long time, 1 year is not a long time, but in blockchain time, that's forever. Okay, Bitcoin date time, that's forever. Okay, Bitcoin's only been around for about almost 9 years, so you can see a year out of the 9 that's a long time. They created the desktop wallet in January, came out with the exchange, and then there was the lending. Okay, BitConnect lending platform went live in January as well. Now, the very important thing that I think that was the most significant was the fact that they took it and they went to the Block Explorer. And at that point, no one within the BitConnect organization was in control of the BitConnect coin or the ecosystem itself. Obviously, the bidders and the offers, the sellers inside the exchange are the ones that provide the liquidity and determine the actual price of the coin. So it's the supply and demand that actually drives this particular coin. There were some other developments, such as the listing on exchanges. The listing on exchanges was, I believe, very important because not only was it listed on internal exchanges, but the fact that it was listed on external exchanges allowed you to see the liquidity and order book in a true sense, or from a true standpoint. A lot of times if I've got an internal order book, it can be manipulated, so to speak, or the orders can be easily weighted where they're being manipulated by the person that's controlling or holding a bulk of the coins. When you're seeing the exchange or the coin listed on other exchanges, if you're trading with one exchange and it goes down or sees the server kind of get bogged up, like we've seen with Coin Exchange, you can actually go to other exchanges. Okay, they then went in, was listed on Coin Market Cap, which was very important because that's almost like being listed on a list, the S&P 500 or of sorts. Then there was the mining pool, which you basically could go in and start mining Bitcoin. And mining, we won't talk about mining in this particular webinar, but we do talk about mining in other webinars. The Android wallet came out in March. Partnerships were also established in March, as well as debugging the system, and they're continuing to develop and do more debugging. But in April, the marketing campaign started to be ramped up. They came out with the iPhone or the Android app in May, and then the iPhone app in May. So basically both of them in 2017 became available. But the biggest thing is they followed the things on the roadmap to a T. And they're actually doing this stuff, which shows that they're a real company. It's not just some company that created a pump and dump coin, so to speak. And you can see that with the market cap growing to 3.5 billion. They improved the security, did a lot of promotions, did crypto awareness programs by adding some bonus programs and structures. And then the staking became available in August of 2017, which is pretty huge. As it pertains to any coin for that matter, because the POS algorithms rather than the POW, proof of work, are a lot easier to manage and be able to make yield on your coins rather than buying a bunch of mining machines. They did a lot of security feature enhancements, and we are now, I believe in October, they recently came out with BCC Pay. BCC Pay was a debit card that basically allows you to spend the money within the wallet. On the BitConnect platform. Now, BitConnect, how do we buy BitConnect? Well, you register for an account, deposit Bitcoin. Notice it's only Bitcoin into the BCC exchange. You then place an order. The order is executed, and then it's confirmed in your wallet. Okay. Now, just like most other exchanges and brokers that you trade with, BitConnect offers the ability to be able to trade on just about any platform, or just you also can see your account and manage things from just about any platform, whether it's the Mac or a Windows. They also have the Linux desktop. Okay, the coin, again, it started out at 17 cents initially, or not started out, but it was 17 cents in February, and since has risen to high heights. The biggest thing behind its rise is supply and demand. If you understand anything about supply and demand is very important, especially when we're talking about an asset that we're holding. This coin has 28 million coins in its max supply. And for those of you that are already inside BitConnect, you're understanding and already seeing the rise in the coin and in the profits that you're gaining from just from being a part of the ecosystem. But it's driven in demand because there is a built-in demand. It pays, baby, it pays. And it pays on time. Yes, it does. So the fact that it pays, the demand will be high and will stay high. For those that know about BitConnect, will be involved in BitConnect and will be investing in BitConnect. For those that don't, obviously the marketing and the word of mouth will end up seeing you eventually hearing about it some way, shape, or form, or some kind of blockchain bond, as there are a lot of different things out there as far as blockchain is concerned. Now, if you look at the chart, you can actually see where we started out at it was 26.71 on January 20th, 2017, and then we seen a high as of December 8th. Remember, this was 10 days ago. Okay. At $418. I believe it jumped all the way to for 50. But I mean, come on, look, this is literally a way to turn your whole financial situation around. If you'd invested just $100, I'm gonna do the math real quick. Hold on one second. Let's do the math. So $100 divided by 17 cents, that would have been 588.23 Bitcoins or BitConnect coins. Now, let's say at 418 bucks, that's $245,882. Your $100 would have turned into $245,882. That's why you can't afford not to transition to crypto. You can't afford. Why are you going to work when you could have been sitting on the computer and making one trade and it would have changed your life? Okay? Hold on one second, guys. So you can see that this alone should be, I mean, I really want to let this sink in here, okay? Because I just gave you guys a prime example. $100, only $100 literally would have turned your financial situation around, right? Right? I'm actually going to give you the link to Torrent, so don't go too fast. Don't go running to go sign up, all right? Because you get rewarded for using a particular sponsor link, all right? But hold on one second here. I'm moving on. So what can you do with BitConnect? There's a few things that you can do with BitConnect. My favorite is obviously investing. I like to hold the coin as well as invest in the blockchain bond platform. But staking the coin is good as well. You can put your coins up and have the ability to be able to be paid in interest, and the interest is paid in coins. It typically is anywhere between 50 to 0.25 per quarter per day in interest. 0.5% to a quarter of a percent, shall I say, as far as the staking is concerned, on the amount of coins that you're staking or putting up. And then they've got mining as well. Now, there's different coin specifications, but the biggest thing is the coins abbreviation is BCC. They've got 26.2 for the proof of work, and only 20.4 for the proof of stake. Block spacings 2 minutes. The minimum stake age 15 days. But again, max coins is 28 million. Now, how do we deposit money into the platform? Obviously, I will be doing a workshop where I go a little bit more in depth on this, but as you can see here, you again deposit Bitcoin into the platform, only Bitcoin. You buy BitConnect coin, you would then lend BitConnect coin on the platform, and then you earn daily profit. They pay you daily interest, which is typically 1%, sometimes higher. There's been days where they paid 2%. I'm not lying. I've got a lending platform, which is BitSerial. I'll go into it in a second. I got 3% interest today on that thing. Man, can't beat that with a stick. So let's take a look at what they're doing and how they're paying. Now, if you understand how I was able to turn, or how you would be able to turn $100 into over 200 something grand, just from being a novice, think about what a bot or a trading bot can do. Well, they've developed algorithms to trade their coin and other coins, and they share the profits with their investors by paying a certain interest that pays out per day. And this interest and term is based on how much you invest. You can see that they start with $100 to $1,000. They'll lock the money in for 299 days. And the interest here is just strictly the volatility interest. If you trade and do all of the different things within the, the scope of the coin, you can get up to 40% a month return on your money. I'm living proof. But there is no guaranteed interest on this particular platform here. Now, if you go up to the 1,010 to 5,000 plateau, it's a guaranteed 0.1%, 239 days. Okay, the money's locked in for 239 days, but you're guaranteed about 3.1% per day to 3.1% per month to 3% per month, depending on the it being 30 to 31 days in the month. And that's just if you add the 0.1%. This doesn't include the volatility interest. Okay, this is the locked in guaranteed interest. On average, the volatility interest will be about 1%. There are some days where there is no interest paid for volatility because there was no volatility. Now, the two tiers that are the most powerful where they start to really pay you more is the 5,010 to 10,000 and the 10,010 to 100,000. Now, you can invest more than 100,000 in this platform. You just can't do more than $100,000 in any particular bond. So for the 5,010, they pay you a guaranteed 0.2% plus the volatility interest. The money's only locked in for 179 days, just under 6 months. The most valuable one, the most lucrative one, is the top tier, 10,010. It guarantees you 0.25% interest per day, which averages out to about 7.5% per month guaranteed on your money. Plus the volatility interest, you can make, again, about 30% a month return on your investment from this platform. You can increase that if you're trading it accordingly, and we do show you how to do that within the Block Traders Corner. But your money's only tied up for 4 months. Now, here's the thing about this. Here's what makes this very powerful. Because the money's locked in, and about 2.5 billion is locked in the market cap, that creates built-in liquidity, which keeps your money safe. And as long as you're in the higher tier, you're getting your money back faster, which means you reach break even faster because of the higher yield you're making. You also get your money back before the people in the lower tiers. That means I could be in this thing for about 100 days, putting in 1,000, and someone can come in after me and be in at 101 days, and they're going to get their capital before I am because their capital is only locked in for 120 days. And they're going to be at break even a lot sooner. So this, in essence, protects you from even if the thing were to happen to see a serious drawdown or collapse. You'd be getting your money out of the blockchain smart contract, or in this case, it's blockchain. And on blockchain, it is already inside the agreement that states you get the capital back based on the end of term, okay? But you can see anywhere between 400 to 436% return on your investment annually if you go in and opt to reinvest and roll the investment back in. Now, the other tiers, the two other tiers that I talked about where they're a little more lucrative, you got 472% return to 490% return on your investment. This is passive investing. Now, if you were to actively invest in the crypto market, you can make 10,000% return. That's why it's funny when people say, no, that's not possible. It's not possible in the equities market. Sure as heck ain't possible in futures or Forex. It's not possible in equities and futures because they got limit moves and circuit breakers, so they won't let it be possible because they're the ones that have to pay out. Moving on. So if you look at the different lending tiers, you can see that the terms are based on how much money you're putting into the platform, okay? If I'm putting in more, I'm being rewarded by getting back my money faster through the higher interest, also the shorter term. So the one over to the left is the one that's a little more lucrative. You can also build up by reinvesting. The thing is that the terms will be separate as each loan is separate. They're not going to be accumulated into one, okay? Now, they also got Bitcoin BitConnect trading. You can trade BitConnect. You simply just pretty much go in and buy and sell from the wallet that's inside the wallet. Mining, you have that as well. We won't talk about the mining much, but I will briefly kind of go over the staking just so you guys can kind of see the staking. So initially during the first 6 months, it was 60%. So it was 10% a month that you would get for staking your coins. Now you could stop and take your coins at any time. Obviously forfeit, the interest if you were to opt out early. But the beautiful thing with the staking is I'm not locked in for a certain term. It's a shorter term. You just have to keep them in there for, I believe, at least 2 weeks. And then from there, you're going to be able to start receiving the coins. It's a minimum of 15 days to start earning the staking interest, okay? But right now, we're currently only seeing 8% per month, but that's still pretty good money and return on my investment because I'm also seeing the gain and appreciation on the coin. When you lend and do the bond program, it's in dollars. That means you fix fixed exchange rate, and that's the amount of money you're going to make based off that exchange rate. Now, here is the link. Staff, go ahead and hit them. Hit them with the link. So there's a sign up link to register for BitConnect. All right, that's bitconnect.co/ref =BitGod7. Okay. For those of you that want to sign up for BitConnect, go ahead and do so. I am almost done. I've got a few more opportunities to go over, so I definitely want to kind of keep the pace, keep things rolling. All right, but you guys see there in the comment section, there's the link. If you want to sign up for BitConnect, please do so. You can start with $100. Just test the waters. All right, I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay. Moving on to the next. Next, this is my favorite section here. One of my favorite sections because this is what made me rich or closer to wealthy here, huh? Wealthy and healthy. Bitcoin bonanza, rise of initial coin offerings. Now they were saying bonanza back at 3,550. Initial coin offerings. I'm sure you guys are wondering, some of you, ICO, initial coin offerings. What is an ICO or initial coin offering? You're welcome. You're welcome, sir. Best student of mine, you shining star. Won't say names, but you know who you are. Matter of fact, I'll say him. Mountaineer, I'm so proud of you, brother. I mean, I got one of my students. He is a beast. He finishes my sentences. In fact, he calls me. He says, "I would like to ask your recommendation, teacher." Then he says his he asked me for my recommendation, actually what I think about what he's about to do. And I'm almost like, man, I'm so proud because it's exactly the strategy and the approach that I am taking in today's market. And he says, I learned from the best, and so I appreciate you. Thank you. We've made a lot of money, haven't we? So much with that. That wallet is thick out there, isn't it? I bet you that. Yeah, get something. Yeah, buddy. Let's get the money. I want everybody to get the money. That's why yes, Jonathan, I am going to go over crypto exchanger. Yes, definitely will. Don't worry. Give me a second. Okay, so yes, let's do this thing. All right, so what are initial coin offerings? What are cryptocurrency token sales? I mean, what are all these things that we see coming out, that are causing the market to have mass hysteria? Because, I mean, there's a lot of coins coming out, and if you're not careful, you can literally get burned. I've lost a lot of money. I've probably lost about a good $20,000 in the last 2 months on some bad coins. But I made like well over that, tenfold to where it was, cost of doing business. But we've got so many coins out there that it can be very hard to decipher. Let's talk about the ones that have the best case use, because it's supply and demand that drives any market. So we'll talk about case use, okay? So I'm gonna have to just hit you with a little bit of sprinkle dust. This is some juice here. You ready? There you go. You're welcome. I'll let it breathe for a second. And I want you to wait. Don't run to Google. I'm gonna give you the link. I'm gonna give you the direct link so you can get the special, because they got some special stuff going on with this one right now. But here you go. I like to hear it go. This ICO came out in October. As you can see on the slide, it was 50 cents. If you got in with my referral link and got in on my recommendation, you got an additional bonus of 15%, which means you got the coin for 35 cents. Now, some of you are like, okay, well, why would I want this? I want some Bitcoin. Why would I want this coin? I'm going to tell you why you might want this coin. It had a 28 million coin supply max. They came out with 9.5 million in coins initially minted, and then 8 million circulating. They anticipate this coin to go to $55 by February. Yes, I say $55 by February. Now, where's it at right now? You ready? Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please, baby. Hold on a second there. Yeah, there you go, C's. My little brother C's, baby. Let's get this money, Caesar. I hope you guys are all ready to get the money. I'm just tired of getting so much money by myself. It's just so lonely. Money by myself. But where's the coin at right now? It's $6.48. It could be higher. Let me say that again because some of them didn't hear me. $6.48. That means you got it. If you were rocking with me in Black Traders Corner, you got in at 35 cents based on my recommendation and my special link. And today it's hovering around $6.48. Go ahead and give them a round of applause. There you go. Pat yourself on the back if you got in on that. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. I got so many on this webinar right now. I'm just sitting in the new house, maybe the new car, or got rid of the mountain of bills they were sitting on, mainly because a lot of these different things are changing their lives. And I'm all about changing lives and sharing the wealth. So for those of you that took advantage and came on this call, I'm going to change your life, okay? If you follow me, I will make you millions in blockchain, not in stocks or any other markets, but in blockchain, let's get it. But as it pertains to the other markets, they want too much money to get started. In this market, it's new. We're able to get in for a low, barrier of entry, shall I say. So let's talk about what they offer. So just like BitConnect, or very similar to BitConnect, they offer a lending platform, okay? And their lending platform is very, very powerful because it's because they're new. They offer more interest. Okay. Obviously, if you do $100 to $1,000, they're going to give you a guaranteed 0.2%. The additional interest is about 1.5% on average per day, and I will actually show you as I go into my account. Okay. They only lock it up for 139 days. You put in over 50 grand, they'll lock it in for 100 days. 10,000 to 50,000, they lock it in for 109 days, but you're getting a guaranteed 0.5%. That's about 15% a month guaranteed on your money. Guaranteed. Plus the additional 1 to 1.5%. I mean, man, I can't make this stuff up if I tried. Now, on top of that, they also give you a period reward. Okay? So what this means is that they will also reward you for having it held in there for a long period, for 15-day, for every 15-day period, shall I say, they reward you an additional 1 to 1.5% based on how much you have invested. It's pretty powerful. Now, let's go ahead and take a look here, like you guys see. Now, what you're looking at here, and this is only for those that are on special for you. You can see my account. Here, this is actually one of my accounts. I have many accounts. I have several hedge funds, several pools. Now you can see here with 2,551 coins at about, I guess, like 33 cent exchange rate, about 33 cent roughly. It was worth $19,136 with the $7.50 price. Okay, and look at the interest. Interest is pretty sweet that they're paying daily. All right, so it's passive income, you guys. Passive income is what really helps to build wealth, making money while we sleep. Okay, moving on. Now you can see here they're running a promotion right now where they're giving out Bit Serial Gold. So for every Bit Serial you have, they match with Bit Serial Gold, as well as whatever you have in the lending program. But the commitment price on these will be $20, and that will be in 2 days on the 20th. That means that for every Bit Serial Gold that you have in the Bit Serial Gold wallet, you'll be able to lend it at an exchange rate of $20. Now, you do the math. Okay, my wallet's actually a little bit bigger now in Bit Serial Gold than it was when I made this slide on the 13th. But you can actually see that, that's probably worth, I think over $80,000 or something like that. But from this platform alone, do some math. I put in, I believe, $1,000. The $1,000 will turn into $100,000. The $100,000 will net me $35,000 a month, and I get the 100,000 back after 100 days. I mean, that's some power right there. All off $1,000. That's what crypto does. Okay. 1 second there. Hold on. Now, I recently put the loan in. Hold on. As you can see here. So you can see I recently put the loan in. 22,000 was the loan. That means that as the trader that I am, instead of taking 19,000 at $7.50, the boy took $8.50. I did, right? I waited to the apex and took profit at $8.50, so we took a little more profit instead of it being a little lower. And it's been hovering right around $7 or so, but I mean, it don't really matter what it hovers at. Anything is better than 35 cents at this point, okay? But you can see the different interest payments that have been paid on this particular one. One at 1%, 330. One at 1.3% was $389, okay? And you can see in coins, based on it fluctuating there, I actually can take that, withdraw that into my wallet, and then convert it into my Bitcoin debit card and get the spending immediately. Facts. Now, moving on and along. I hope you guys are having fun, because I am. I tell you that much. I am. I sure am. Now, hold on. Hold on 1 second there. Give me 1 second. Now, this is another one of my accounts here. Just trying to slide into a few of them. Got a couple of them here. Total profit. The thing only been around for a little bit. So far, about 9,000 in profit on this one. This is just simply from the referrals that I've done and referred. But man, oh man, additional 700 something in this one. Very powerful. Now here goes my link here to BitSerial. Go ahead and hit him with the link. Hit him with the fire. BitSerial link right there in the box. Boom, bammo, whammo. And then there goes that right there. Take advantage of that money. Go ahead and get you some. It's enough money to go around. For those that tapped out, maybe you had to go because you were a little tired, but they missed out. I'm telling you, don't go nowhere too fast, because I got a couple of jewels. It gets even better at the end. Give me a second here. Hold on. Oh boy. I'm going to hit you guys with a couple of quick ones just to rush through. Some of them, most of these other lending ones are very similar. They're blockchain bonds, very similar to how BitConnect works. So I will give you guys this next one. No, sign up after, Eric, because there's so much that I have a couple I got to go over here. Innovation of investment, Idea Coin. I got a bright idea. I've got a bright idea. Idea Coin is another one like BitConnect and BitSerial, okay? But they use an actual an algorithm, and they show you the breakdown for their algorithm. The thing I really, really like about Idea Coin, I'll give it to you really briefly. Idea Coin has shorter term. They've got one of the shortest terms in the marketplace, 90 days for their term, guaranteed 0.3% with an additional 1% volatility interest, but you can do up to 45% a month on this one. Okay. Now they just came out. They're coming out with the lending platform, and so you guys have to see this here. Okay, the lending program is coming out actually at the end of this month. I'm so excited because I got a lot of these coins. Whew. I mean, it's just, oh my goodness. The crowd sale was in November, so you kind of missed out, but you still can take advantage, because when it goes on the exchange, big. You could actually take advantage of the coins, I believe, maybe at like $1.20 or something like that. And they'll continue to go higher. Please believe. Please believe. Now, next, you can see that here are a few more things, but they're coming out with the debit card as well. All right, and then the smart contract, ERC20 version. This is what makes it very powerful. But again, they've got the lending program, the trading, staking, mining. Now, go ahead and hit them with the link, staff. Hit them with the fire. Idea coin. Yeah. Now, Idea coin. Don't put a lot of money in Idea coin because Idea coin's new. It's fresh. Okay. I'm giving them to you in degrees of safeness. BitConnect is probably the safest lending platform or blockchain bond platform that they have out there right now. Okay. EXA coin. EXA coin, very powerful, powerful one. I'll tell you why I like EXA coin. EXA brings revolution to the cryptocurrency markets. EXA is going to change the way things are done, mainly because they're giving not only the ability to trade based on their lending bot, or trading bot, but they also give you different trading signals. Their coin's going to be capped at 27 million. They've got it in their own ecosystem, but the bot will give you actual live trading signals. So you never stop learning, or the EA bot never stops learning. It continues to, I guess, develop new ways to go and arbitrage cryptocurrencies. It's an artificial intelligence, and it constantly learns to analyze accurately and to accurately identify trends of the cryptocurrency market based on big data and a deep machine platform. So it also supports working with multiple exchanges, as these exchanges are very, very vital for you to be trading with. Now, signals, you can see here on this next slide. You got the signals, sell, buy, et cetera, et cetera. These are given beforehand, but they're also automated when you're trading in the lending platform. You can kind of take advantage with a aggressive or a conservative approach when you're managing it yourself, but that's hands-on. If you go in and you apply, the blockchain bond or lend it to the AI, obviously you're making money passively. Okay. Now, it provides new cryptocurrency solutions. So that means that you can do the same thing you can do with the others. You can obviously lend, trade, stake, mine. Okay, all of the above. And here goes their terms for their blockchain bonds. Okay, up to 48% a month, $100 to $1,000. You can get up to 60% return on your investment. It's only locked in for 59 days. I mean, this is by far like one of the shortest terms. That's 2 months. Make 60% return on my investment in 2 months. Okay, now the only downside is you cannot get access to the signals unless you've got the coins. Okay, at least 500 EXA coins. I'm sure that number will lower as the coins become more expensive. But you guys are in luck because I promised you I was going to give you some juice, didn't I? Guess what? This thing's live right now. It's live right now. Now! You can get this money now. This is a bit serial replay now. So for those of you that felt you missed out, let's get it in. Hurry up. Best price. I believe right now you guys are looking at a price point at $1.10. Okay. That'll be going on for the next few days. As of the 20th, it'll go to $1.20. It'll cap out at $1.30. It's still not over because when it goes on the exchange, you can still buy it at $1.30. Okay. I know some of you guys are probably some rushing off to go sign up, and hit them with the link now, please, staff. Hit them with the link. So you can see here the ICO. This is 11 o'clock. I was up early trying to get that in. Right now, you've got about the 350,000 tranche. You can only buy 400 max. Okay, All right, moving on. That's max per account to keep from manipulation. All right. You already have coins? I bet you do. I know who you are too. I know exactly who you are. You gifted one, you. Following EXA deadline, you can see that they expect this thing to go to 20 in January, 50 by May to July, 100 by November, 200 by January 2019. The external platform, trading platform will be around then, but you can see internal exchange will go here. External exchanges, May to July. But it's very important that you look here to see what goes on January, February, March as the internal exchange goes live. And I'm sure that you guys already had the link, but if you didn't see the link, go ahead and hit them with the link. Yeah, you did. I believe you did. Now, but guess what? I got a little bit of bad news. A little bit of bad news here. You cannot. Oh no, you cannot buy these with dollars. No, you can't. You can only buy with Bitcoin. Some will take Ethereum as well, but you can't buy them with dollars. Oh no, 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 no. Mm-mm. All right, now I'm gonna give you guys a few more, then I'll get you out of here. JP Morgan of the crypto banks. Yep. Crypterium. This one's live right now. I believe it's like maybe 50 cents or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember because I got so many coins, but you get a 6% bonus. This is going to be the bank of all banks for the crypto sector. Okay. So what makes them special? Contactless payment technology is universal for daily payments. More than 300 integrations for most popular e-commerce retail services, delivering a universal payment application for most common daily needs, successfully raising $7 million during that phase. Did that nicely. Interbanking, direct payment protocol, mobile crypto banking, and a cryptocurrency ecosystem. Okay. Cryptocurrency looks to be the next big thing. Well, you think? You think? So $10 trillion crypto banking potential. Crypterium is one of the top 50 most promising fintech companies according to the Financial IT. It looks to be the next big thing. So we are now yes and no. I'd say most aren't. So you can see that the token sales stage is 6%. Okay. And most of these stages have finished. This one here, 19th, obviously it'll drop down to 3%. So you better get in now. Cryptocurrency bank for everyone. That's what they're saying. It's very powerful. And so 500 billion is expected in revenue for crypto banks by 2025. There's 200 million potential clients and 100 times faster transaction speed than your normal, as far as lower costs as well, and no borders. Nice, very nice. What are some of the other things that they are offering? Leading crypto bank for the crypto economy, mobile crypto bank, cryptocurrency acquiring, open API platform, blockchain-based loans. Oh, yes. Crypto to fiat settlements. Oh my goodness. This next slide is going to blow that mind. It's going to blow the mind. Watch this. Boom. Crypterium is a contactless crypto bank for everyone. I can pay in crypto. It's with this little swipe with a swipe. Even though I can right now with a different app called BitPay. But You can see Crypterium SX. Oh yes, I'm glad, Eric. It's time to get it, Sensei, huh? Yes, Grasshopper. All right. This one here is so special because it'll integrate with all the different exchanges to give you the best exchange rate at all times, and then allowing you to have easy settlement with merchants. They're also creating a global crypto payment infrastructure. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. This special company here. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And they'll be rewarding you by giving you some of that money back. Whew. Mm. Mm. I'm over here just looking at it, just counting my coins right now. Just can't wait till it goes live. You know, when it goes live, I'm going to be hyped. So you can actually see they've got Open Crypterium mobile bank app. You can scan the QR code, confirm your purchase, and you can get cash back up to 50%. That means I get paid to spend. Ooh, about to go shopping after this webinar. Look at that. So, technology of blockchain-based credit system. This is going to change the way that banking is done. Technology of blockchain-based credit system. Credit exchange, 100% guarantee. Repurchase, payback, demand. Credit subtoken is a new standard of a crypto credit based on blockchain system. This is the first subtoken of its kind with the secured liquidity. Owners of the credit subtokens receive income much higher than the average market. Decentralized storage of the reputation of borrowers in smart contracts, an opportunity to use cred coins by other crypto banks. Hit them with the link, staff. Go and hit them with that file. Bam! There you go. All right, we got to move fast. I got to get you out of here. Take a look at the next one here. Yeah. Picunio. Picunio is a platform that allows you to be able to invest in cryptocurrencies as well as a pool of coins, so to speak. They can tailor the strategies to you. Give me 1 second here as I bring this slide up. So it covers the whole life cycle of blockchain innovation, from angel investing to venture capital investments to initial coin offerings. That means you can even invest in initial coin offerings inside this platform, as well as exchange traded currencies and tokens. The leverage to Pecunium's early birds are much higher than those that get in later on. So getting in early definitely rewards you. The products are, you got the cryptocurrency fund, which is a diverse portfolio of crypto coins and tokens. PCC is restricted to the blockchain assets, which is already exchanged and traded, e.g. Bitcoin, first, second generation altcoins like Ethereum, Ripper, and Litecoin are acceptable as well. And then third generation tokens like EOS, Tether, and Gnosis. They've also got initial coin offering fund and a VC fund. Instant liquidity, easy access, safe and secure. Roadmap. Let's go to the roadmap. You can see yeah, if not, we will probably host another one. So you can see here, obviously a lot of the different developments are done, but the next is the ICO launch. Once they launch the ICO, oh, it's on. Yes, it is. And go ahead and hit them with the link, staff. You can see here, boom, boom, boom. All the room. All right, moving on to the next. Now, here's a resource for you guys. I provided to my ICO partners and different resources to find these ICOs. The problem is you can get burned bad, so watch out. You will learn how to take advantage of these ICOs accordingly inside Block Traders Corner. Don't worry, I got your back, but I got to move fast. Let's move on to the next section here. Cryptocurrency trading and cryptocurrency exchange, baby. This is probably one of the most important sections, and this is the jewel I'm just going to drop to you. This is the free jewel, okay? I want to talk about some of the different things that, obviously are prevalent, buying cryptocurrency and exchanging cryptocurrency. I will say it, like I said it before, and I'll say it again. The absolute worst place to buy Bitcoins or any altcoins is Coinbase. Coinbase is almost like buying Bitcoin from the IRS. You might as well buy Bitcoin from the IRS. Inside my course, I will show you how to protect yourself by structuring your transactions on the buy side and the sell side accordingly. Okay? Just follow my lead. Now, let's go ahead and 1 second here. Let's talk about one of the special ones here. Gemini. Gemini Exchange is the first licensed exchange in the world to offer trading for Bitcoin and exchanging of Bitcoin for Ethereum, as well as exchanging Bitcoin to Ethereum or in fiat. They've got wallets. You can also open up an institutional account, which is very important. So you understand that there. Now, they're fully regulated and fully compliant, based in New York. And they're both for individuals and institutions. They're regulated by the New York Department State of Financial Services, held to the highest level of capital reserve requirements. And this is why I use them. And they're held to banking compliance standards. Now, obviously, I don't hold my wealth or worth of Bitcoin with them, but I do buy Bitcoin as a source there. And I'm able to buy it with limit orders accordingly. Okay, so 1 second here. I'd like to share with you guys the so here's the different products that can be traded. It's 24/7 unless the exchange is down. Now I'm going to give you another bonus here, okay? Look at the fees they charge. They only charge 25 basis points. Coinbase charges like 10%, okay? That's like what, 1,000 basis points if I'm not mistaken? That's a lot of money, a lot of money. Man, that's a lot of money. But they don't charge that much at Gemini. They don't rape the pockets. Coinbase only allows you to use market orders unless you go to GDAX, which is the institutional side of Coinbase. But Gemini will let you do a market order, a limit order, limit or immediate cancel order, limit maker or cancel, or the auction limit order. It's amazing. You've got options is what I'm trying to say here, okay? Auctions. They've got the auctions as well. The auctions are your ability to buy Bitcoin at discount. That's another bit of game I gave you. I just gave you a resource to buy Bitcoin on the low at a discount. I didn't even know you could. I will actually show you in the Traders Corner how to arbitrage these auctions. So we're there taking advantage and trading during the auctions so that we can get our Bitcoin cheap. Now, moving on, we got pretty good timing too. Exodus. So you can see here, Exodus is a very, very important wallet for you guys. It is a offline code wallet where you are able to store your Bitcoins, okay? Best for you to store your Bitcoin here rather than a Coinbase or something to that matter, all right? So just keep that in mind that you have your Exodus wallet. You can do a desktop, you can do Windows, you can do Mac, you can pretty much do Linux. They've got just about all the different, programs. So just make sure that you've got your desktop loaded. this is what the dashboard looks like. Hold on a second here. So you see the dashboard, and hold on there. Yeah, I do recommend the Nano Ledger. Nano Ledger S, probably one of the best ones, as well as Cool Wallet. So here you can see the Exodus, Bitcoin, Dash, Doge. I actually have mine on a Ledger Nano S, Jonathan. I use this as kind of like the other interface where we'll have coins and other stuff like that. But you could have multitude of different coins. Okay, that's the beauty. One second here. No, they're different because blockchain is Exodus is an exchange, which I actually will show you here in a second. But you could actually see the interface of the wallet. Hold on there. And the wallet is it's easy, and the good thing is it gives it to you in US dollars. Okay, so it'll tell you exactly what it is in US dollars. Now you can tell that this is old because 19 Bitcoins is not $8,000. All right, but obviously we see that we've got an interface that tells us how much we have in US dollars. A lot of times it will only read in Bitcoin, okay? Now, you can see here, QR code. Now that is not my address there, so don't get it confused. You will get my address, so you can send me some coin if you'd like to donate to my coin fund. Now, they have a little button there on the right of the thing here. You click on this, it'll bring you to the other. So you could have two wallet addresses at once. That way you can send to one address or send to another. All right. That is the beauty. Beauty. They also have other coins, such as, for instance, the one you see here, EOS coin. Okay, EOS coin. Right now, EOS coin is pretty cheap. All right, but I can hold EOS coin. I can also send and receive EOS coin as well. And probably the most powerful thing about this here platform, Karush, buddy, how are you, my guy? The exchange. You are able to exchange the coins. Okay, you can exchange the coins for a very low rate inside the same wallet without having to send them anywhere else. They use the Shapeshift platform, but this is a very, very, very powerful tool to use to be able to take advantage of certain coins and be able to sell out of certain coins accordingly. All right. Another thing you can do is you can back up the coins as well. Okay. Backing up the coins is very, very important, or the wallet, because if I lose my my desktop wallet, then I'm going to be put in a situation where, my laptop, I'm going to have to put in a situation where I'm going to have to back it up if I don't remember my 12-word phrase. The good thing is the 12-word phrase will help you to back up the wallet, okay? Now, next. Jonathan, you're probably going to love this one, brother. I got the goods for you now. He was asking about it. No. That's why there's no link, Eric. Crypto Exchanger. Exchange Investment ICO Triple Threat. This one's pretty badass. Decentralized cryptocurrency exchange. So why would a decentralized exchange be important? Let's talk about that briefly here. Okay. Crypto exchanges' primary goal is to become independent from third-party exchanges and provide a new modern platform and exchange cryptocurrencies. We aim to create a decentralized, anonymous, easy to use, and what is the most important, safe exchange that can be used everywhere by anybody. The idea of Exchange Coin was born when Crypto Exchanger was created. Our development team had to register and integrate a dozen exchanges into our platform. Some of the exchanges require verification, some didn't even have an API for all the currencies we wanted to incorporate into our exchange. The creation of the blockchain-based cryptocurrency exchange became our dream, and now we want to make it come true. Take a look. We're almost out of here. Decentralization. The data is not kept on a single server, but shared among all the users. It means that it's a decentralized exchange that cannot be taken down even by the government. There's no third party that you must entrust with your money. Each user holds the private keys to their own icons. Anonymity, no need to register. All you need is the client software, website, no wallet address, peer-to-peer. Transactions are person-to-person with no third-party involvement. You've got transparency. All deposits and withdrawals and order books are stored on the blockchain. Very fast as far as the speed, and it's a VPN. Many countries have firewalls that ban their residents from some of the services, but they have an integrated VPN that allows you from anywhere to get access to this good information. No trade limits. Currently, most exchanges have limits on what you can buy and sell. They have no limits. Their fees are very low. There will be no manipulation as well. Go ahead and hit them with the link, staff. Hit them with the fire. So some of you probably already have my crypto exchanger link. Yes. Now, crypto exchanger is a good one. It's already, I got it at like $1, I think, and it said $3.73 right now. So I'm just loving it. Now I got a couple more. I can get you out of here. I'll get you out of here. I promise I'm gonna get you out of here. Blockbid. Yeah. Guess what Blockbid is? Why Blockbid? It's an ultra-secure exchange with the goal of facilitating the highest volume of trades for the most cryptocurrencies in a single login. Not only that, you can trade cryptos. Okay? Blockbid will support mainstream fiat currencies as well as other assets. It'll facilitate the trading of more coins on a single platform than any other exchange. And they're going to be one of the first exchanges to have your deposits fully insured with cybersecurity insurance. You've got the speed, easy access. Go Blockbid. And Blockbid has recently been shown in the media. Really powerful. Okay, Melnir. Blockbid, very powerful. Next, there is no link for Blockbid. Just go there and do your thing. One of my favorite parts here. Next generation of Bitcoin derivatives, BitMEX. You get up to 100 times leverage, trading without expiry dates, and it's Bitcoin settled. They got about almost 2 billion in volume, 2 billion in volume per day. That's a lot of volume. Melnir is probably left to go trade his BitMEX account right now. So you can see the 30-day volume is just over 56 billion yearly, about 129 billion, but they've got 150% more liquidity than any other Bitcoin futures firms. Their audits are done 100 audits per second, and they do manual withdrawals by hand once a day in one block and one bucket. So there is no fraud here or any hacking of the wallets. They will give you leverage, though. I'll tell you that much. Oh, yes. Hold on there. 100 to 1 on Bitcoin, 25 to 1 on Monero, and 50 to 1 on Ethereum. Go ahead and hit him with the link, staff. BitMEX. Pretty sure some of you already got my BitMEX link because I've been posting it online, going crazy with it. All right, now this section is going to be quick, so I got to get you guys out of here. Next section, Bitcoin debit cards, baby. Yeah. Go ahead and make that money, then spend that money. Yeah, go ahead and make that money, then send that money. Choose which debit card you want. We got the Bitcoin debit cards. There's a lot of Bitcoin debit cards out there right now. I'm just here to share with you which ones are the ones. So, see your options. You got 10x, and they got coins right now going for like $2.50. You can buy 10x. Pesa, Monaco. You can buy Monaco coins. BitBase, be careful with BitBase. I wouldn't rock with BitBase or Coinbase, because Coinbase, a shift card is Coinbase's card. Uquid is good. They've got coins right now as well. Another one. Hold on there. Uh-oh. Give me a second, you guys. Next. Spectro card, BitPay. I use BitPay. Gotta be careful with BitPay too, because I do believe that's the government's card too. But for the most part, I have a institutional account, so it's my hedge fund account. It's not a personal account. Coinbase has a PayPal access card, and then you got CryptoPay. Okay, so there's a few different cards. Now we're at the end, the wind down. Introducing Block Traders Corner. The block for hard knock. The block where traders rock. And I, Reginald Ringgold, am here to knock you out your socks. Black Traders Corner. Coming to a corner near you. So we've got different resources and developments that will be coming down the pike for you guys. Okay. How do I get the debit card? Well, stay tuned. Eric, you can call me personally, brother. You got my number. I'll tell you how. I'll walk you through it like I do everything else. Bid Unit Solutions is a division we're coming out with, as well as Block Traders Corner. Block Traders Corner will allow you to be able to go in and take advantage of just a multitude of different opportunities inside the crypto sector, but as well as learn how to navigate. There's a lot of different information that you can find on the crypto sector as a whole, okay? But I think the resources in general are where you guys can benefit. We'll have a cryptocurrency calculator, okay, where you convert the coin, be able to understand exactly where you are, okay? And one second here. Now, normally, the slide deck isn't working. On here, so I'm gonna have to do this a little bit different. Hold on. They're going to be going in deep, how to actually go ahead and put these offers in, set up wallets, send Bitcoin, receive Bitcoin, etc. So this really goes deep. And for those students that are inside the program now, the biggest thing that you'll learn here is that at Black Traders Corner, you earn while you learn. That means after day one, you start to earn profit. Okay. We use different strategies such as quantitative analysis, social signals, margin financing, historical data, machine learning, order book analysis, balance sheet analysis, technical analysis, and indicator analysis. Okay. There's a bunch of different things that you can do. I know, Thomas. A lot of different things that you can do to be able to take advantage, but obviously we show you how to go about vetting the information by using the different techniques and how to use them properly. Okay. The dashboard that you'll have inside the Block Traders Corner is pretty neat, and there will be definitely more webinars to come. Okay. And I'm actually like to introduce it. First time I'm saying this to the world and releasing it to the world, but we're coming out with the Block Traders brokerage, where it's going to be, you're going to have the ability to trade all these assets as long as they're digital assets on a digital asset platform. But here you can see that you'll have a dashboard with different information so that you can track the performance of your portfolio within the Block Traders Corner. You can also have the ability built into, can you get on Stellar and BitMEX? Yeah, you definitely can, John. You definitely can. Leverage trading, fully collateralized third-party collateral providers, robust tools, and trades passed to the market. So you'll be able to have an interface where you can go in and place trades to market. Another thing, as well as the trading desk, ability to do over-the-counter, okay, OTC, and social trading. Okay, we will be integrating social trading. So you can copy my trades as well as other investors' trading. And the next section, which is probably going to be one of the most powerful. All right, so simple index investing. Why should you be index investing rather than just investing in one coin? A lot of these coins, you really don't know where the coins are going to, pop. There's coins that end up being good coins. There are coins that end up being, just duds and not really moving much. So when you balance things with a balanced portfolio, you'll be able to experience a gain over the whole broad market. So here at Block Traders Corner, we'll give you the ability to be able to trade with the top 5 index, top 10 index, top 20, top 30, or top 50. So you can have all of the coins in the top 50 coin market cap all in your portfolio at the click of one mouse. Okay, so it's all at your fingertips. You can see the have I heard of any of these and do I like them? I heard of all of them and I love them. I'm using them, make money off them. This is why I'm referring them to you. The only way I haven't made money off them is if they're still in the ICO stage. So you've got the indices. You can see the different ones, but no matter whether it's top 5 or top 50, they're all showing a lot of growth. But my favorite, because this whole market is experiencing exponential growth, and I'm actually coming out with my own index coins. I'm just working on the ICOs for them now. It's a lot of money and time that goes into it, but I'm only one man. So you can see the top 50 index equally weighted. This is a very powerful one because you're able to take advantage of the top 50 coins. Okay, top 30 index as well. It's a very powerful one. But let's talk about the passive investor here. Okay, Caesar, are you still here, man? The passive investor. Before my class, most of you probably be sitting in front of the screen all day. Just staring at the screen, just staring and staring and staring. Now, Caesar, you see him on the right, that's Caesar after my class. Because I freed Caesar from the trap of just being stuck behind the laptop all day, every day. And you see he was happy that he made $21 too, poor Caesar. You can invest $21 and make a lot of money in this market. That's the beauty. I'm sure Caesar's probably laughing right now. But he actually got himself a nice, beautiful young lady who's been taking good care of him, and he's got a balanced life now. So looking nice. Okay. Let's see here. Last but not least, so most of the stuff that I have as far as the platform integrations, that stuff will be coming soon, okay? But I will say one thing, the Traders Corner is available now, okay? You can get access to the Traders Corner and the Intro to Crypto. For those of you who have Bitcoin and would like to get started now, here's my Bitcoin address, okay? And you can send Bitcoin payment there. You can also send the email just to confirm, or you can sign up on the website. If you do send Bitcoin to this address, please write in the note that you are signing up for the crypto, Intro to Crypto course, etc. I know most of you probably will not be paying like this. This is kind of like my way of showing you that this is how easy you can pay with Bitcoin. So outside of that, you guys now have the key to your financial future. Okay, it's up to you to take advantage. I've given you the tools. What are you going to do about it? Cordell, I know. Ah, yes. All right, you guys. Any questions? If there are any questions, you can ask now. If not, I'm going to get out of here. Excellent, excellent. Well, I will go ahead and play the music on the way out. hmm I really enjoyed you guys. Appreciated you. All of you that came out, thank you. We will be having these more often. Obviously, this is probably the most in-depth one that we're having for free. The other ones will go in deep detail, but not probably this deep. We'll be going over certain topics and certain sections. Okay. All right now. Well, I'll see you guys later. Thank you.